have been writing and rehearsing this performance for about a month. Everything you'll see on stage is original dialogue that they've created or dialogue taken from found sources, videos, textbooks, magazines, things they've used in their research. The play covers what they consider to be important milestones in human development, some of which they've been through and some of which they still have to experience. The show runs about half hour, 40 minutes. There's no intermission. If you could please turn your phones off at this point so that they don't ring and distract the performers. Also, they can see you, so light from your screen is visible to them when they're on stage. So if you can just put your phones away for the duration of the performance, we'd really appreciate it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
As the active process of bringing forth offspring. What it doesn't say is that you are creating a new beginning. You're giving birth to a life of ups and downs that is completely unique.
But like any other life process, birth is more complicated than jumping in a hospital bed and pushing a person out. Like the fact that only 5% of babies are born on their due date.
So the other 95% of women are just waiting for the baby to pop out already.
There are questions from other siblings and outrageous answers from my parents.
How are we having a sibling?
Where did she come from?
God gave her to us. How did he decide to give her to us? We had to choose a number, so we chose number 3.
You chose number 3 to get her?
Yes, we chose number 3 to get her. So we're gonna have a sister?
She's in a box.
She's number 3.
The best part is the realization that you're going to be a parent, responsible for another human being that you created.
I was sitting in the car with your uncle, and I suddenly started crying. He asked me, "Why are you crying? This is the time you should be happy." And I told him, no, it's not because I'm sad, but it's because I'm so much overjoyed. And when you're really happy, your tears just start rolling down.
And of course, the most memorable moments are the physical moments of birth. You'll
Labor
definitely keep those in mind before you have another child.
Labor on average can last for about 14 hours on the first pregnancy.
The water didn't stop gushing out, and my labor was 21 hours long.
It can be 1 to 3 hours of just pushing.
But don't worry, breathing exercises help control the pain.
All of that seems like nothing though when you compare it to the real complications.
I was born with my umbilical cord around my neck, and I wouldn't have made it if I was born out of natural birth.
But even through the pain and pushing and the 21
21
hours of contractions, the feeling you get from holding your baby for the first time is indescribable.
It meant very much to me that my child was born, my first child. I was excited and happy. Becoming a father for the first time was, well, felt enormous.
I was half unconscious. I couldn't hear anything but my baby's voice. It's this feeling I just can't put into words. After all that hard work is complete, the best medicine is telling your whole family all about the craziest moments you had.
You were born hungry. When you came out, you were eating your whole head.
When your elder sister first saw you, she wanted to hit your face. But it's because all the attention was on you.
I came back into the room and you were missing from your bassinet. Your father was fast asleep. And I said, "John, where's the baby?" There was no answer.
took her?
Who took her? By that time,
I think it was a nurse.
I'm out of the room, down the hall, and thank God a nurse emerged with you in her arms.
The point is, having a baby is a blur of pain and tears, but it brings a special outcome. A child who's yours to love and who will love you unconditionally.
Popping that baby out, though, is not the end.
Birth is the beginning of a two-way street with you and a little human who's about to grow older and become a lot more opinionated. It gets harder, but it only gets more rewarding.
The moment the nurse came out and told me that my child was born, I tried to stop crying. I think that's the moment I'm unable to forget. It was the most precious moment of my life. That's my life, and you're our life.
What you gonna wear on your wedding day?
Nothing. I found a 2-liter bottle of Coke on my lawn. I put in a water gun and shot it at a car in a garage. The owner was in there and I shot him by accident.
When you were younger, how much trouble did you get into? When I was younger, I made smoothies with mud and sugar. I poured it on the floor and I swam in it. What do you miss most about your childhood? When I was younger, I wanted to be an inventor. To me, an inventor wasn't someone who wasn't an engineer. It was someone who created something new. I'm so done with this!
I'm leaving!
She's gonna live with me. Why don't you listen to me?
See what happens now!
I hate you.
It's all your fault.
Go to your room!
When you're young, you don't realize foundations. You just have fun.
Do you have any friends from your childhood who you're still friends with today?
Well, when I was in grade 1, me and my best friend were the
tomboys of the class. We used to catch crickets and we used to chase people around in them.
Childhood is an era in which people are mischievous. The stories that we just shared show that a child's perception is very open-minded, but the power of their imagination is often constricted and less appreciated as they grow older.
On the first day of school, my parents would always take pictures of us out on our front porch, with my brother and I. It was fun. The pictures were always full of laughs and smiles.
Things to remember for the first day of school: make sure that you always raise your hand and you respect everyone. Make sure to make new friends. Make sure that you always raise your hand in class discussions. Be positive. Be enthusiastic. Sleep early. I remember on the first day of kindergarten, my mom dropped me off to school. I started to cry when I saw her car drive away. My crying had gotten so bad to the point where the teachers had to hold me back.
Go to bed early, make friends, find a good seat, wake up early, and find your washroom.
I remember my first day of grade 7 like it was yesterday. I was so excited to be spending the next 5 years of my life at the high school that I wanted to go to the most. I made friends really quickly, and all the seniors were soon saying,
Aw, they're so tiny!
to my friends and I. I also remember seeing my ex-best friend with all her new friends. I hope that we didn't coexist without any complications. I already loved my school, and nothing was going to ruin that.
Like a can of pop is about to burst with the fizz inside, I could no longer contain the excitement I had to go to my first day of middle school. My parents and I had just shifted to the townhouse complex beside Bolingbrook Middle School in August, and I spent most of my summer vacation moving furniture and setting up a room. Despite the park right behind my house, I did not see a single child in my age come to my complex. So I spent the entire summer vacation waiting for school, where I finally get a chance to meet people that I could play with.
Believe it or not, I actually enjoyed my first day of summer school. I didn't hate it, like I thought I would. At first, I thought I'd feel anger and sadness. Anger for being, ending up in school in first, for being dumb enough, obviously. And sadness for not trying hard enough and my parents down, of course.
Anxiety, a sense of curiosity. Will I be able to make new friends? A new journey that lies ahead of me. New courses, excitement, meet and greet new people. Lost in the corridors of Rick Hansen.
First days of school are the worst. Those days are screaming girls in the middle of the hallways.
Oh my God!
They are boys low riding and walking with swag. Teachers force you to play the same game. To learn each other's names, they say, when we already knew each other anyway. You have to sit in a classroom, reading the same school rules with the same people you've known your whole life, and who you probably never want to see again.
My first day at Rick Hansen. I was wearing a dress. I was back at Rick Hansen with people that I did not like. I was dreading the questions. Oh, you're back at Rick?
When did you come back?
Why did you come back?
Why did you leave?
All questions I didn't want to hear or answer. A familiar face approached me. Was it who I thought it was? Oh my gosh, it was Laura. Comfort passed over my anxious mind.
My first day at a new school in a new country. I thought it would be horrible, but despite how scary it was, it got better. I made new friends and they became my family. First day of school. I set my alarm, I forgot my pencil case. I wanted to make new friends, but didn't. Cried all day like a baby, and I spent 3 hours rewriting a 10-page book for homework.
Buying school supplies, pencils, erasers, food. Setting an alarm the night before, waking up early in the morning.
Will I make any friends? Pack my bag and lunch. Get an apple for the teacher.
Ooh, like they do in the movies.
Pick an outfit that represents me.
And change it 10 times.
Make one
or two
friends in each class. Get homework and be excited to do it.
Yay!
Tell my parents about my day. Pack for tomorrow and
Sleep early.
Will I be successful in my courses for the upcoming year? Will the courses I take be difficult or easy?
Will there be a lot of homework in particular classes?
Will I encounter polite or cruel individuals?
Will I make new friends?
Will the courses I'm taking for the upcoming year be beneficial towards my future profession?
will my teachers like me?
The year my brother went away to school was the first year I took a photo on my own. It sucked. All I wanted was for him to be there. He's gone away to post-secondary now, and not coming away for the summer, and we will be moved out by the time I start. I feel like these pictures will be a tradition that will be lost.
Girls, see if this sounds familiar. You wake up one morning and you notice you're taller and rounder. Through your nightgown, you notice your breasts are bigger. You don't remember looking like that a few weeks ago. Over the next few weeks, you start noticing hair in places you've never had hair before. You heard girls at school talking about getting their periods, and you wonder when that's going to happen to you. You feel ultra confident and then super sensitive all in the same day. What in the world is going on? Welcome to puberty!
Good morning, class. Today we're going to be talking about puberty. Completely natural. You shouldn't be ashamed at all.
Miss, I woke up this morning and there was this wet spot on the bed.
Ew, I would see that.
That is perfectly normal. Who can tell me why we have body odor?
Me. Okay, so we have special glands in our skin called sweat glands, and they make sweat, also known as perspiration.
Yes, and what about pimples?
Me. Our skin is filled with pores. Pores produce sweat glands that have sediment in it, which makes us skin wet and also our hair.
It's bad enough going through puberty. Why do we have to talk about it?
Well, actually, I like talking.
No!
That breast on different shapes and sizes, and it's perfectly normal for one to be bigger than the other.
I should never eat that chocolate bar. Now my face is breaking out.
Oh, no. Acne isn't because of something you did or didn't do. It just is. Don't worry, guys. Puberty is a time of sexual maturation and the achievement of fertility. Don't worry.
Oh my god, can you get that? The girls next door are talking about puberty. Did you know even guys have breast development?
They're so unsure.
They don't wash their hands. Damn!
Having a boner is perfectly normal.
The increased blood flow is actually healthy. It's just a reaction to experiencing something sexually attractive.
I remember in science class, there was this hot-looking chick who said next to me. Well, you know what happened next. I ran off.
Puberty, or the awkward phase, always starts with one thing.
Confusion.
Am I gonna die?
Do I get any disease or is this natural?
Do I have the estrogen stuff or do you?
How is this possible?
How is it that yesterday I had to ask to go to the washroom, and today I'm making the biggest decisions of my entire life?
Dad told me that if I masturbate, I'll go blind. Is that?
They always said abstinence was the way to go. They always said that your body may go through changes that may seem weird. They always said that your body may grow change faster or slower compared to others. They also said that you would expect hair in places where hair is not supposed to be.
They always said your emotions change. They always said to expect change.
They always said that you're growing up.
Oh my god. Do you remember when your voice cracked for the first time?
I don't want to go into the day I lost the ability to sing opera. Such a good chapter. I remember when I used to smile, I looked like a gap-toothed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I think that's bad. When I was 14, I got braces, clear ones. And I went out for dinner with my family the day I got them for grade, and I got my braces turned bright yellow. They stayed and they remained out for the entire 2 years I wore them. They faded slightly, not much.
Teachers tell us about upcoming changes.
like employees.
Feeling awkward. I'm not ready for it, not this.
I've seen others go through this.
I love being a kid. I want to grow up.
But
And
then
I saw him.
Oh no. It's happening.
puberty has come. There's no stopping it now.
Seriously, no idea. I just really liked you, and I think most of it was because you were so quiet. You see, it was also weird for me because in the same baby class, we were in such a big group, but you were the only one who I felt connected to. How can I feel connected to someone who I never even talked to? Was it because you wanted to say the same things that I said? Because I swear, we were thinking the same thing. And I know, a few years ago, I liked you, and I knew you never liked me then, but I'm telling you, I matured and I changed, and I still like you. It's just a matter of not if you like me.
I've always wanted to tell you how beautiful you look.
I just want to let you know you're the funniest guy I know.
Sharing feelings isn't my specialty.
Okay, everyone in the spots. Good job. Just a bit closer. Come on, everyone. Okay, Emily, could you get closer to Jesse, please? A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, good.
Whenever I see you, I want to say something, but I'm lost for words. And I don't know where to start. Whenever I see you, my day gets intense right than where it was, knowing when you were in school. Each time we cross paths, my day gets intense, my body's closed with anxiety.
Dude, are you acid? You burnt right through my heart.
Damn! Like a party cookie because you got fire running all over you.
Don't you just hate those jerks that go around hitting on girls thinking they're all that when really they're just making a fool out of themselves? we never share anything.
When I grow up, I want to be
A performer.
An engineer.
A dentist.
An evolutionary anthropologist.
An economist.
An actor.
A wrestler.
A princess.
An author.
I am.
No, funny.
I'm funny.
I'm funny.
I am. What?
I'm funny.
I'm curious.
I'm curious.
I'm curious.
I am.
I'm curious.
Hey, I'm understanding.
I'm understanding.
I'm understanding. I am understanding. I'm understanding.
I'm athletic.
I'm athletic. I'm athletic.
I am.
Athletic.
I'm athletic. I say
We hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
When I was younger, I never thought about what I wanted to be. I just knew that I wanted to be successful, and that success included happiness.
After high school, I want to spend my summer traveling and having fun before life gets serious and I have to go to university. I want to visit Europe with my best friend and do all the crazy wild things I should have done in high school.
I want to go to Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, as it's my dream university ever since I was in grade 7. Becoming an architect really makes me happy.
At this point in life, I've decided to pursue a career in business studies and do my major in accounting and economics.
I am.
I want to travel the world. I am a dreamer and ambitious. I feel the urge to be impulsive. I am a dreamer and ambitious.
I'm aspiring to become a world-renowned and famous photographer and director. I'd love to be behind the camera while capturing once-in-a-lifetime moments and pictures.
After high school, I'll probably go to Humber College. After Humber College, I'd like to go to New York City. Quite a few publishing offices are located in New York City, in the Big Apple, of course. First, I'll go to Simon & Schuster, then maybe Scholastic, and then maybe Random House Books. But of course, these are places that I hope to go to someday.
I am.
I'm supportive, strong, imaginative, compassionate, fierce, and adventurous. I wonder how it feels to be on top.
I pretend to be
Greater
than I am.
I feel like a lost soul wandering around an endless universe.
I
dream I am invincible.
Making this decision wasn't easy. A year ago, I had no idea where I was going in my life. I've been so used to the safety and protection of school, I don't know how things were going to fall into place.
Where I'm heading right now is like after college, I'm going to work at an auto shop. Then maybe I get to be a voice actor someday.
For a long time, I was confused about who I was and who I wanted to be. So I looked to others for suggestion. Be an engineer, my mom said. Be an organic farmer, my dad said. So I took all the courses I could, from drama to physics to the ology course. But by second semester, I realized I did not want to go into physics, and dropped it and took accounting and realized it was a possibility. Next year, I plan on applying to accounting programs, but honestly, I'm not sure if that's it. Deciding what you want to do at 17 is impossible.
By the age of 11, I've been doing makeup and nails on people who I've known, and I've grown to like it. I've decided that once I finish high school, I'll take a year off to work and then go to college for cosmetology. I'm really nervous to see what my future holds for me.
After high school, I plan to go to universities such as McMaster's, Queens, or maybe even try for Harvard. Here, I like to study health science. Now, Queens is a very interesting program where you can become a doctor with 2 less years and you don't need to complete the MCAT test. After completing the health science program, I'll go to a respected medical school and specialize in arthritis.
I have no clue. I went to go to university and do a master's in psychology. Then I decided I'd go to college. For what? No idea. Not knowing leaves you hopeless and anxious. I'm so scared. My best friend is SAC president, and last month he was in a national business competition, and he was a finalist. I'm 17. How do I already feel so unsuccessful? How is everyone else already so far ahead?
I am.
I wonder why people judge others based on
Anything other than their smiles.
I understand that pain exists only to raise love higher.
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 Higher, 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 higher.
dream that I can become the doctor who finds the recipe that cures all
Recipe
diseases.
that
Recipe that cures all
Recipe that
diseases.
cures all
Recipe that cures all
That cures all
diseases.
diseases.
I'm not sure where I'm going, or what I'll be doing after high school, or what career pathway I'm interested in. And it feels horrible. I feel like everyone else has their life together except for me. I feel like I'll just end up living with my parents for the rest of my life.
No!
Because the real world only starts after high school, and I already feel like giving up.
I feel lost and hopeless with no specific focus or direction. I feel like everyone already knows what they want to be except for me. I feel like everyone has their life put together except for me.
I am.
A few weeks ago, I had it all figured out. I would be a teacher, I would go to Brock to get there, and I would teach high school English. I was then reminded time and time again that teaching is hard and competitive, and my confidence started to fade away. I looked at the things that I liked, English, drama, and gym, and the things that I didn't like, science, math, and history. I'm still confused, I'm still sorting it all out, and I'm still scared out of my mind. It's been said that post-secondary decisions are hard because of the voices of the people around us. The truth is that post-secondary decisions are hard because we are all so unsure of what we want.
When I was younger, I never thought about what I wanted to be. I just knew that I wanted to be successful, and that success included happiness.
When I grow up,
I want to be
Optimistic,
caring,
driven,
Loving.
compassionate,
motivated,
strong,
Inspirational.
respected.
content.
Loss.
Painful and sad,
Dreadful and bad.
but without loss.
There is no hope.
No triumph, no love.
without loss, there is no gain. No change.
No shove. Fatima is like a true story of a girl I knew when I was younger. It took me a lot of years to come to a place where I could write the memory of her life, but in a beautiful way.
I fell in love with my neighbor's daughter. I wanted to protect and to support her.
Never mind. I was just told to support her. I had dreams beyond our borders. Is it true that they say when all you need is just love?
What about those who have love, only find out it's taken away?
If beauty was in the eyes of the beholder, how come it would hush when she walked by?
How come girls would look just to scold her? How come the angel wanted to hold her?
Damn you, shooter. Damn you, the building whose walls hid the blood she was spilling.
Damn you, country, so good at killing. Damn you, feeling, for persevering.
Today, we honor the memory of
My grandfather.
my goldfish, Sold,
My friend David.
my cat, Bella,
My grandmother.
My cat James.
John Caden.
My friend Tanya.
My teddy bear.
and Fatima.
My friend, my love, my happiness. After you have left, I was heartbroken. I couldn't receive myself. When I looked at you, I cried in pain. As you glanced at me, the last thing you saw was my face covered in tears. I love you. I wish you were here. I love you, Bella.
When I compare what I've lost with what I gained, what I've missed with what I attained, little room do I find for pride. Defeat is but a victory in disguise. The lowest step is the turn of the tide.
Oh, Fatima, did the gunman know of our plans to do in New York City?
I remember that horrible day vividly. I woke up at 5 a.m. to get ready and dress for the Saturday ahead. It was then, only then, that I realized that all good things must come to an end.
I was once loved, looked after, and happy. I could see a whole lifetime of memories ahead of us. I'd love to tell you that he's still living, but he has passed and will not return.
Fatima, what does it matter? How come you ain't up on that ladder?
About a month ago, I found out about his death. I miss him because we've grown apart, and I'll miss him until we've grown back together.
before he stole you away on that fateful day.
Although these incidents made us reach downfall, the event made me stronger. You never know the true value of someone until they're gone. You can either let this experience make or break you.
He was one of a kind. Despite being the smallest, he was the fastest of them all. In those 2 years of followed by, I learned quite a bit about Fultz. He would always nudge his friends whenever they were low on energy, whenever they were hungry, eating a mouthful of food, and he always swam very elegantly in front of any guests. He was one of a kind.
I feel no guilt and laughter, for you are not here. I feel no sorry and smile, for you are not here to share.
You were mine since birth, and I'm overjoyed that you've been. You helped me through things, both physical and emotional. I'll love you forever and ever, my teddy bear belly.
You cannot grieve forever. He would not want you to. He would want you to carry on the way you always do.
David Brooks. He was truly a class clown. He had those sunglasses, those glasses that turned to sunglasses in the sun. They were so cool. Everyone used to make fun of them, but he didn't care. He thought they were so cool. I remember the first day I met him. We were outside playing, and he pushed me straight in the snow, and then said,
Now everybody would think you peed your pants.
David wouldn't want to be known as the guy who died of cancer, but rather the boy who had an obsession with bananas. And he wouldn't want us to grieve his death, but rather celebrate his life.
So talk about the good times and the way you showed you cared. All the days you spent together, the happiness you shared.
Mr. Keating was a good man. He always looked for the good in others, and I never forget to mention he hated the words,
I can't.
He taught me the importance of avoiding conformity, and taught me to do what's best for me. Also, he always said,
Be yourself, for everyone else is already taken.
The memories surround you. A word someone may say you recapture a time and hour a day that brings them back as clearly as though he was here. It fills you with the feeling as though he was always there.
My favorite memory of her was when I went to her crying because all of my old friends ignored me. Tanya called them all rabid foxes, and she helped me until my roots ached. Many times after that, she proved to be a wonderful friend. She would always make me laugh, and she was smart and beautiful, and her laugh could get the attention of everyone.
For if you keep those memories, you will never be apart. And he will be forever loved safely within your heart.
your passing doesn't make me sad or confused anymore. It just reminds me to keep looking forward.
I know I'll meet him again, and when I do, he's gonna make me laugh so hard, I'll cry.
Motherhood is a roller coaster.
Fatherhood is like a funny business.
It's easy to blame yourself, especially being sleep deprived and a hormonal roller coaster.
It's been temperamental and there's personality suffered. And one of them, my name again, she didn't pee on his face.
We wake the baby up, we change his diapers.
We struggle to breastfeed. We struggle to get the baby to sleep.
Then we struggle to get some sleep.
And the babies wake each other up.
Then we try to put him back to sleep.
Almost to sleep ourselves.
One of our phone rings.
And someone else wanting to see
How are things going?
I've been these bit hesitant to tell you how much my life sucks compared to 2 weeks ago. But I don't mind sharing how much more fulfilling it is either.
Babies don't come with manuals, and you don't always know what's going on. But when she folded her arms over my neck and nuzzled my neck and cooed herself to sleep, my heart was swollen in an instant.
We got a call from our friend Max Chapman about a dog in South LA. You could tell he was in pretty bad shape.
At first there's no sign of the dog, but then I found her shivering in a corner.
Right away, we could tell that he was blind in both
doctor, and the next day we picked him up.
For the first time in a long time, he could see again.
We took him home and called him Felix.
With more Canadians living well beyond their 70s, more adult children are left to take care of their aging parents.
Medical advances have meant that we're more successful in treating serious acute illnesses, and therefore our loved ones are living longer. But now they're developing ongoing chronic conditions, which can make it very difficult for them to take care of themselves.
It's almost like a full-time job, making sure my mother is happy and not lonely, these daily visits.
A never-ending stream of medical issues means weekly, if not more frequent, visits to the doctor.
Paying her aides and her rent while keeping an eye on the bottom means constant vigilance.
Family caregiving can be stressful. At times it can be frustrating as you feel there's not enough time in the day and you don't have enough energy.
Sometimes you go through extremes just to make sure they are happy and healthy.
When the doctor told us it was possible for my mom to have a blood donor, I didn't give it a second to give my kidney away. I don't need two of them anyways.
Family caregiving can be very rewarding. My relationship with my father changed since my mother's death. We've been more open and more closer about our feelings. Although I feel heavy with responsibilities, I still love our time together.
They took care of me when I was young.
Now I'm going to do the same for them.
I kept waiting to feel the weight in my chest fall away.
Away. I remember you stumbling.
I feel for you, my love.
Even though he kept falling.
You never gave up. So capable of handling yourself. I taught you.
Shapes, numbers, and how to read.
I taught you how to walk. I taught you.
How to ride a bike.
You were so cute with your helmet and your training wheels. So grown up and ready. You got this. To my father, thank you for being my rock all these years.
When you taught me how to be strong, I stopped letting people push me around.
To my mother,
Thank you for teaching me how to be kind and compassionate.
I've made many friends that I will keep for a lifetime.
to my friends, thank you for teaching me to take risks and to no longer be shy. I let loose and have fun and went skydiving with you. I felt like an eagle flying over the sky without boundaries.
I realized that life is not a place where we cry, rather share the laughter and help those in need.
To my teacher,
When you taught me education is a
right, I realized that work is vital for our minds.
vital for our minds.
But as soon as it overburdens us, we no longer enjoy and hide in our corners, unable to reach out. To my grandmother,
Thank you for being there in spirit.
I love talking to you, hearing your cheerful voice. You always make me tear up. Sick for long, happy forever. God took my mother's away and my mother.
This is our story.
The sad times to our glory.
From being a kid to having your own. From being in love to being alone.